What an absolutely bizarre month it has been. I haven't been using an actual camera much this week because I think it's obvious why I haven't been using an actual camera much this week. This was me at the beginning of March, hiking alone with one arm in the mountains of LA. And this is me today, stuck at home, slowly losing it, and I want to offer you $1,500. Okay, you tell me, how do I make it better? How do I fix this? I probably shouldn't be surprised, but I recorded an entire story time sequence in the bathroom here and forgot just how truly terrible the audio would be. So instead, you get this. You get me. It was early March. My family and I had just flown down to LA to visit more of my other family. And on this trip, two things happened. On the first morning we got there, I broke my wrist in multiple places. Now, luckily, it didn't require any surgery, but it certainly made everything just a bit more complicated. And it was also on this trip that the prevalence of a certain global pandemic really started to show up. We got on our planes and flew back home for what would turn out to be several months of global lockdown. I made one last trip to the studio to grab anything that I might need to set up a small home office here. I grabbed a few small lights, audio gear. I got my trusty little M5 as a just-in-case camera, and I threw it all into my bag and said goodbye to the studio. Goodbye, studio. I just wanted to grab as much working supplies from the studio so that I can stay working at home as long as possible, because we don't really know how long this is all gonna last. Could be a month. All right, so, my hair. I guess the plan right now is to turn this spare bedroom / loft into a home studio / barber shop / space to make videos. This is where I'm gonna make videos for the rest of my life, it seems like. I don't know what I thought this period would feel like, but it's been hard. I've had my first really intense creative block, like a writer's block, but for vloggers. A vlogger block. A vlogger block. It felt like every day, multiple times a day, I'd had this experience. That right there, that's me on the floor explaining to my life that I feel useless. I feel incapable of making videos. Like I'm completely done. It's been weird. My friend Kevin has been describing this whole isolation thing kind of like an onion. You know, the way that an onion has layers that you can peel back? We're kind of doing that to ourselves and our identities. For a lot of us, we've stripped back that identity of like our workplace and our social lives and our financial security. We've peeled back all these things that we normally do, and now we're just not at all. And this has been true for me. And beyond that, with the broken wrist, I felt like I also peeled back this layer of myself that is like physical. I'm someone who loves to go running and climbing and just doing all sorts of things, but I couldn't hold a camera. I couldn't edit on my laptop. I could barely help with the kids. So that's been weird. But I built an entire career based on the idea that you could make fun, engaging, entertaining, quality content anywhere. You didn't need a waterfall or a helicopter. You didn't need friends in bikinis. You didn't need fancy equipment. You could make things that you love and enjoy from your everyday life. And so this past week, I got my splint off and I've been making Instagram stories again. Stories about running and coffee and board games and just the regular bits of life
that we're all going through right now. And so it is with that I'm so happy to announce I'm hosting another Instagram story challenge. Together with my good friend Will Carmack, who I met at an Instagram story challenge, and Epidemic Sound, we're gonna be giving away cash, we're gonna be giving away prizes, we're gonna be sharing your videos on our social platforms, and we're gonna have some fun or something, I don't know. We're gonna share an experience together. If you don't know what an Instagram story challenge is, here's a super quick rundown. We pick the theme, we pick the song, and we give you 1 week to create a single 15-second Instagram story. There's a website below with all the details, so like click that if you're confused, but you know. The theme is gonna be quarantine. It's quarantine theme. The music, I believe, is called Fantasy, but it's spelled weird, so like, go find it. It's from Epidemic Sound. Don't worry if you don't have an account with them. You can sign up for a free trial. Bada boom, bada bing. There's your song. And then, yeah, have at it. You can make it about something you learned, or something you've done, or something you miss, or something you feel, or I don't care. You can make the whole video about how you've done nothing but lay in bed and watch Netflix the whole time. I don't care. But surprise us, get creative, think outside the box. I'm really excited to see what you guys make. I can't wait to watch what you guys make, and it's gonna be so fun seeing what you guys make. I love you, I miss you. Seriously, I think you are great. I'm talking to you. You're a good person. Unless you're my accountant who just fired me. That's a true story. It was weird. This could work. This could work.